What's up, sluts? Sluts is the name of my fan base, so don't get offended. My name is Megan WREN, and I am a 33-year-old femme pop artist. And I didn't start my music career until I was 29. So if you are somebody who is figuring it out later in life, come on this journey with me, because we're gonna figure it out. So I decided that I'm going to start documenting the process of my career in these little car confessionals, I think we'll call them, and just start talking about like the ups and downs of one, figuring out later in life, and two, like navigating the music industry later in life too. So I started this channel and wanted to start this channel because I wanted to not only have a space for me to like really talk about like what's happening, how it's feeling, but also like I thought that it would be a worthwhile experience to share what I'm going through with you if you are somebody who is starting a career later in life and you might be like dealing with the pressures of your family, because like in our 30s we're kind of expected, it's kind of changing, but we're expected to like have it all figured out, have a job, have a house, like when are you getting married? Like people put that kind of pressure on us, but like, hey, sorry, like what if I just want to be a middle-aged rock star? Duh. So anyway, that's the purpose of this channel. And if that resonates with you at all, stick around. I started at 29. I literally had no experience, but I wrote a song. I've been writing poetry for quite a few years, but in 2021, I wrote a song. I never thought songwriting was in my repertoire, but I wrote a song and I was like, this is what I'm doing. Like, wrote one song, was convinced. And I had no experience, but I moved to LA and I was just like, I'm a songwriter. I'm gonna find somebody to cut this song. I had kept writing more songs, clearly. And my entire life changed from there. No piano experience, no singing experience, taught myself all of that, still learning. And yeah, through this process of like demoing my own songs, I really found my voice and found something that really works for me in this kind of like hip hop, pop, hooky, like kind of punk vibe that's like very femme empowerment is 100% up my alley. I feel so good. I feel so empowered. I feel so confident doing it. And I would say like really my music and not in the way that like I hold myself, I would say I'm very much inspired by Kesha, like even the things that she's gone through later in life. Like absolutely love Machine Gun Kelly, boy from Cleveland. Love Modson, Avril, like love the pop punk stuff. Third Eye Blind, love some country music too. Anyway, so those are kind of like the things that I like resonate with it, kind of like that gritty pop punk, like don't give a shit is totally like my vibe. And I think now that I am 33, it gives me the confidence to be able to pursue this job, because like I know myself now. I've gone through enough. I've gone through a lot of ups and downs. I've gone through some heartbreaks. I've had some big losses. So I just like, I've been through it, and I have absolute confidence in myself and my professionalism and my talent. And I just know what I want, and I'm not going to stop until I get it. So that's kind of why it's now. And like now also why I decided to document it is because like, I don't know, I wanted a space to be able to like talk about what I'm going through, what are the ups and downs of it. And just thinking that I think that I have something to share here and can help people to at least feel like they're not alone by sharing my process of being somebody in their 30s pursuing a new career. So it's all really good stuff. This is going to look like some car confessionals where I'm honestly mostly going to sit here and just tell you about what's going on. And yeah, so if that resonates at all with you, follow along, because we're here for the ride. What else? So maybe we just do a little car confessional now. So my right now, we are 4 years in. I am now living in Champaign, Illinois. I was living in LA. That's a whole story, but we don't need to go into it. And I'm feeling now, I don't feel stuck. I'm feeling like I need to like get a little bit more serious. I think the past couple years I've like really thought that I needed like a partner, and I've brought on a partner a few times in this business of mine, and it hasn't necessarily worked out. So I've been really reflecting on like my contribution to these failed relationships, and what I really think is that I haven't had enough self-trust. And like, I do trust myself, trust me, I do. But I think that there's been this little quiet voice in my mind that's like telling me that I'm not good enough. Like, you can't do it by yourself. And I made a promise to the universe that I will stop doubting myself. And I also said that I would start teaching in exchange for my dreams. So I'm really grateful that I made that promise, because ever since I made that promise, I am feeling like I am noticing the small little voice of disbelief, and the voice that's like telling me that, what do you like, you know, what are you doing? Like, I move forward every single day, but I think like that limiting belief, that like underlying current, has been stronger than I realize. And I've thought that I can't do it alone. So I've just like been like almost like, oh, I need somebody to help me. But like, that's not true. Like, I don't have a lot of money, but I have the resources. I have my phone. I have a camera. I have a microphone. I have resources. So kind of like leaning into the internet, like leaning into that a little bit more. And just like, I think the other thing too is not really sure how to like present myself. It's like, okay, I can present like my live performances and like clips of this and whatever, but it's like, who am I? Like, what is the artist that I am? And it's like, I know, but like, how do you tell the story? So I guess that's kind of what I've been figuring out. Anyway, I feel optimistic. I feel like I've created a new path forward for myself, and we're going to continue sharing it. And if you're somebody who's starting later in life and kind of figuring it out, welcome to the S.L.U.T.S. Okay, in the next video, I'm going to tell you all about what the S.L.U.T.S are. So thanks for being here, and I'll keep you updated in our next car confessional.